Hello, welcome to J Notes. I'm Jansi, crochet maker and designer. If you're the one who is looking for some constructive content and crochet creations, then this space is for you. Please subscribe to my channel J Notes _JK, like, share my videos, leave your comments below, and turn on the notification to not to miss any of the future videos. Hello everyone, welcome to J Notes. I'm Jansi, crochet maker and designer, and today is day 25 of 30-day video challenge. And yeah, couple of days ago or a few days ago, I've come up with a video on how to make a extended or modified griddle stitch, and today I'm going to share a similar stitch, which is very much similar to, I would say 90% similar to extended or modified griddle stitch with a tiny twist to it, and it has given a completely new dimension to this, the way it looked. So yeah, the stitch which is right now on my hooks, this one, yeah, I'm trying to make a scarf and a beanie, matching beanie, using this stitch, and I'm just loving how it is turning out. And if you want to know more of such stitches, go subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos, and hit on the notification button to get notified about every video that I make. And if you want to know what modified or extended griddle stitch is all about, you can go and check out in my description box. I'll be providing a link over there for that particular stitch. So for now, let's look at the stitch that I'm talking about right now. Go back, come along, and let's crochet together and enjoy. So let's look at the stitch that I was talking about. So this is the extended or modified griddle stitch on which I have already made a video on and published on my YouTube channel. So this is the one which I was talking about, and a slight variation, very tiny variation to this stitch is, so you can just observe the texture of this particular stitch. It's like this, and a tiny little variation to this particular stitch is what it made look something, a different kind of texture to the fabric. Yeah, this is a more closely worked, I would say, than this, whereas in this case there is a bit of see-through and there is a gaps between the stitches, whereas in this case we don't get to see that gaps in the stitches. Yeah, let me explain what it is all about. So as I already mentioned, in this particular pattern, this pattern calls for any even number of stitches, actually odd number of base chains, considering one chain as a turning chain. So on a total, I would say this pattern calls for even number of base chains, considering one chain as a turning chain. So if at all you are starting your work with a foundation single crochet or foundation half double crochet, then I would say you should take odd number of stitches. If at all you are making you are starting your work with base chains, then I would ask you to start with the even number of base chains, because that one chain in the last, say in case if you are taking 60 stitches, your 60 base chains, you would have total number of 59 stitches. So yeah, that is what I meant when it comes to base chains, it should be even number. If you're starting your work with foundation single crochet or foundation half double crochet, then you should take odd number of stitches and start your work with one chain as a turning chain. and the first row would be exactly the same as a modified or extended griddle stitch, which is nothing but one extended single crochet or alternate stitches of extended single crochet and extended half double crochet. So for the till the first row, or I would say from the base chain to the first row, you can follow what I have shown you in my video of extended or modified griddle stitch. So I would orally say it now that you should take even number of chains and go into the very second chain from the hook and start making one extended single crochet and one extended half double crochet into each stitch across alternatively, which is nothing but, so when you are starting into the second chain from the hook, first stitch should be extended single crochet and second stitch should be extended half double crochet, third extended single crochet, fourth extended half double crochet. In simple terms, it is an alternate stitches of single crochet, extended single crochet and extended half double crochet. Since you are starting your stitch with extended single crochet, you will be ending your stitch at the end with extended single crochet only. So that is one thing that you should keep in your mind, that if you are starting your stitch with extended single crochet, then you should end with extended single crochet only. Chain 1 as a turning chain and turn and go, and we continue to work in the row 2. So after finishing your base chain and the first row of alternate stitches of extended single crochet and extended half double crochet, how we would be working from the third row is what I am going to show you right now. So yeah. So just a moment. So once I finished my base chain and row 1 of extended griddle stitch or modified griddle stitch, I would make chain 1 to turn my work. Yeah. So now make a extended single crochet into the very first stitch of the row. Extended single crochet into the very first stitch of the row. I'm not going to show you going into the details of stitches, because you can find that in my other video, for which I am giving a link in the description box. So in the very first stitch we have made a extended single crochet. So if you just keep this apart, you will find these holes, kind of, the stitch makes a kind of holes if you can closely observe. So just blindly go into those holes and make one extended single crochet and one extended half double crochet. So nothing but we are just skipping one stitch and going into the other one, but here the other stitch is making a kind of loop or space over because of the nature of the stitch, extended half double crochet stitch. So we are simply going into those holes or those loops that is formed because of extended half double crochet. So into each this space we will make one extended single crochet and one extended half double crochet. One extended single crochet, one extended half double crochet. I'll just show you one more time in a very slow motion. So extended single crochet, go into the stitch, bring up a loop, yarn over, pull through first loop, again yarn over and pull through both the loops. Extended half double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, pick up the loop, yarn over, pull through only one loop, again yarn over and pull through both the loops. So this makes our extended single crochet and extended half double crochet into the one stitch. So it is as simple. In our griddle stitch we have worked into every stitch of the row. Into one stitch we made extended single crochet, and into the other stitch we made extended half double crochet. Here in this case we are skipping one stitch and making both the stitches into the same stitch. So skip one, make both the stitches into the same, again skip one, make both the stitches into the same stitch, skip one stitch and make both the stitches into the same stitch. So that is the tiny variation that I was talking about. Just that has given a all new dimension to this stitch. So for this particular pattern of for this particular design that I am making for this scarf, I had to carry the other color yarn all through my work, so that is why the yarn is running through my work all along. So if you want to know the pattern and design for this, or this pattern or design, which will be coming up in my YouTube channel in near future, or in another couple of weeks time, if you don't want to miss this, then come subscribe to my channel and enjoy each and every stitch pattern that I make. So I'll finish this and show you at the end of the row. So I've come to the end of the row. I'm just left with 2 stitches. I'll skip one and go into the last stitch and make one extended single crochet and one extended half double crochet into the same stitch. So before I go ahead and one second. Before I go ahead and complete my stitch, I would like to twist my working yarn with my carrying yarn to keep my carrying yarn more secured on the sides. So this is tip of the day. Now chain 1 and skip very first stitch and go into the second stitch. You can see that spaces here, as I've already said. So skip the first one and go into the next one and make both the stitches into the same stitch. So this is how we will be working throughout our work. So so when you come to the end of this row, especially, so this is row 2 and row 3. At the end of row 3, I'll see you at the end of row 3, because it's very important to show you how we work at the end of row 3. So I've come to the end of third row, or row 3. So I'm just left with 3 stitches here. I'll skip one, go into the next. So I'm skipping, if you can observe closely. So this is 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 stitches here. I'll skip one and go into this and make extended single crochet and extended half double crochet into the same stitch, and into the last stitch I'll be making one extended single crochet. So the point to be noted here is one row will end with, which I meant in row 2 we ended our stitches with the same stitch as into the last stitch we have ended the row making one extended single crochet and one extended half double crochet into the last stitch, and we started row 3 similarly with one extended single crochet, one and extended half double crochet into the second stitch, leaving first stitch, skipping first stitch. So in the other row, like at the end of the next the same row, we are ending the row with one extended single crochet, and the fourth row we will start with one extended single crochet and continue to do so. So now I've ended row 3 with one extended single crochet into the last stitch. I'm twisting my yarn to keep my carrying yarn secured. Turn your work like a page in a book, chain 1 and make a extended single crochet into the very first stitch. Now skip next one and go to the third stitch. So as I have said, you can see those loops that is formed in the previous row below. So you can just blindly go into those loops and make 2 stitches into the same into the same stitch. So this is the pattern that you need to be following for this particular stitch. I hope I'm clear. So I hope you liked working this stitch along with me. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed making this stitch along with me as much as I did, and I'll be coming up with a detailed pattern video on this scarf and a beanie which I'm going to make to match up this scarf on my YouTube channel soon. So if you don't want to miss, please subscribe to my channel and like, share my videos, and hit on the notification button to get notified about my upcoming videos. So that's it for today. See you tomorrow with one more interesting video. Take care. Bye bye. See you.